I've got some more ghetto footage of NBA 2K15. This time it's being recorded with a cell phone, the camera's all shaky. But if you can get past that, this is actually really good footage again. Euroleague, we're watching Madrid versus Bayern München. And this time the guy that's playing, he appears to have played 2K before. He's doing dribble moves, post moves. Actually right here, he's gonna do the post drive cheese. So you know he's played 2K before. The post drive cheese will be coming back. You can post up from near the 3-point line and just drive straight in for an easy layup or a dunk. You'll probably get fouled like this guy right here. I was hoping they would tweak that animation, make it so that you can't just abuse it, but it appears to be back. Now in 2K14, we had international teams, but nobody really used them. And that's because they weren't really incorporated in most of the game. It wasn't in my career. It wasn't online. It wasn't in my team. For instance, there's some players that used to be in the NBA, but they're not in the NBA anymore. They play internationally, like Rudy Fernandez. He's actually in this gameplay. But most people that play 2K14 have never even touched those players. I'm guilty. I've never played with those international teams, and that's because they're not really incorporated in all the other modes in the game. If they put international play in my career, or even if they put it in my league, or if they put it in my team, then you would play with these guys. A good example is Rudy Fernandez. He hasn't been in the NBA. He used to be. He hasn't been playing there though. He's been playing overseas. So if he was in my team, why not open up a pack and get him and play with him? He's a good player. In 2K14, I don't think the international teams were playable online, like in a quick match. I don't think they were. So maybe 2K15, if they allow us to pick these players and play online, people will use these guys. If not, these teams will probably just be a waste of space and a waste of effort. And look at that. The ref was looking right at that play. No foul was called. That's international basketball, baby. They ain't blowing the whistle. I wonder if the rules are different too, like goaltending. If the ball hits the rim, can you just swipe it off the rim? I wonder how much effort 2K put into this Euroleague basketball with the rules and everything. So after watching this gameplay so far, what do you think? How does this compare to the other gameplay we've seen? Do you feel like the Euroleague plays a little bit differently? I know that the camera angles seem different with the presentation. When players are scoring or they get fouled, they're showing different angles. They're zooming in at different times. Also, I feel like the CPU is playing a little bit different. And ooh! Rudy Fernandez flying down the lane. That is the highlight of this gameplay. That right there is exactly why Rudy Fernandez should be in my team. You should be able to have access to these players. Oh, look at that save. We got some hustle plays. We got all kind of things going. The CPU's hype, a crossover move. They're leaving them open for three, a splash. Wow, the CPU is going to work now, and it's all this guy's fault because now he's forcing the issue. He's forcing passes. He's playing bad basketball. He started off pretty good, but then now everything is a force. Now he's picked up his dribble, and he tries to force a pass, another turnover. So this is actually good news because he's trying a lot of risky passes, and the CPU is picking them all off, which is nice to see because if those passes sneak through, those are easy dunks and layups. Really interesting footage here. Another 5 minutes of gameplay, Euroleague style. Finally, he's back on track with a three. It's about time. He's been turning over the ball like crazy. It's about time he does something good. And what is this guy doing with the camera? We don't want you to zoom in on the score. Give that guy a manual. We want to see what's happening on the court. With all this footage being recorded at this event, it's kind of funny that 2K wouldn't just release their own gameplay. Instead of it being bad quality, people having to go like this, why don't they release their first gameplay around this time? Let the developers play each other, let Ronnie or LD play each other. The gameplay will be much better. It'll be better than the first two videos we've seen where these guys We're taking threes with Duncan and just fooling around. But this is a pretty good gameplay here. 15-10. We've seen a lot of different action, some post moves. We've seen a dunk. That was the first dunk that we've seen, which is good because in the trailer, remember, Kevin Durant had that posterizing dunk on Iggy, and it looked like he got forced into that animation. But with all the gameplay we've seen so far, nobody has thrown it down except for Rudy Fernandez. So that's a pretty good sign. Is he gonna do a hook shot in the post? Oh, he misses. He blows that easy shot in the post, and that's the end of the gameplay. Buy a shirt by August 31st for your chance to win a free PlayStation 4. Oh, look at this. That's a bad double. James Harden. Splash. I'm getting fancy. Behind the back pass to start off the game. Oh, now he's trying to get fancy with a spin. Easy still for me. 2 more points for the Beard.